Hey everyone, welcome back to this wonderful Thursday on Relationship Entertainment TV. I'm your host, Felicia Dorch, with the news you can use and the ish you don't want to miss. So I was trying to think about what should I talk about today, and I'm pretty sure that everyone is over talking about COVID every day and how COVID has affected everything. So I decided to move on to something a little more uplifting. So have you ever been told that the way you cook, you do absolutely well, like you're the best cook in the world, or you're the best runner in the world, or oh my God, he's the best mechanic I've ever had, and so on? Or have you ever had someone to tell you that you're really great at something? Did you know that that is a genius for you? See, where we misunderstand is when we hear the word genius, we think of an IQ score. We think of, oh, they're super smart. But everyone actually has a genius or a talent. So what I wanted to talk about today is the many geniuses that people have or talents that people have, and how that talent can actually help you in your life and make you money. You know, so many people that I have come to know have taken a hobby or something that they love to do, a natural talent, and they've made money off of it. Some of them millions of dollars by doing this talent or hobby. So I wanted to take a moment and talk about Genius is Common. And again, this is nothing to do with Relationship Entertainment TV. They're not sponsors of Genius is Common movement, but I thought this would be great to bring up in case you were interested or knew someone that would be interested, and actually to understand that what you do is actually a genius and a great talent and has nothing to do with your IQ. So Genius is Common was created by a man named Bruce George. And the Genius is Common movement is about tearing down the Berlin Wall of the word genius, to be inspired, be engaged, and be empowered. So Genius is Common means that all beings have a genius in them. Genius manifests itself through each being's own unique way of expressing their passion, be it their profession, their art, and their talent. So for an example, a woman from the inner city who knows how to braid hair like Picasso painted, that's her talent, her skill, her genius. So the reason why I want to bring that up is because so many times we hear people say, well, I really do such and such well, but I wasn't smart in school, or I do this other thing super good, you know, everyone's reaching out to me to do this for them, but I didn't even graduate high school. And then they look at that as something that they can't pursue because they lack the education. And all it takes is just a little help and a little encouragement to get things off the ground, whether you have a diploma or not, a high school diploma or not. Now, I'm not gonna say that it doesn't matter if you go to school, because I am huge when it comes to education. I actually have 2 degrees. So, and I encourage my kids as well, but I also look at their talents. I look at what they're good at, and I try to encourage that. And it's not always going to be a sport. You know, my son is, you know, I'm good with using examples of myself. My son is really good with technology. And so far, to me, I feel like that's his genius. Or his twin, she's really good with artsy type things and putting colors together, and actually really good at makeup, and she doesn't even wear makeup. So I think that's a genius of hers. For myself is writing. I love to write. I can create any type of story at any point with any type of topic. So I'm pretty sure that's my genius. So Bruce George, just to mention him again, is the founder of Genius is Common movement, co-founder of the Deaf Poetry Jam, which was actually on HBO. And he decided to create this movement to show that it's more than just an IQ, as I stated earlier. It's more of what you are able to do, what brings out the excitement and the passion out of you. And when speaking with him, I actually spoke with him about a month ago, and we talked about the things that I went through, and he pulled out the things that I'm doing that's the positive parts of my life, which is actually my passion. So that's why I felt the need to bring this to you today on Relationship Entertainment TV, because we're faced with so much, even though I said I wasn't going to bring up COVID, but we're faced with so much during this time. But one of the biggest positives that we are faced with today is time. We don't have many places that we can go. A lot of us are able to work from home. Unfortunately, there are some people that are relying on unemployment, but they still are home. We will never get this time again in our lives. We will never have the opportunity to have the enormous amounts of time if used efficiently. And what I mean by that is during this time that I've been off since March, I've actually been working from home since March 10th. I have been able to really push my own business that I own, as well as keep up with my work because they reduced our hours, so I have a little more time to myself. I'm actually able to be involved in my twins' education, which I've stated several times that they're homeschoolers. I'm able to help in the care of my granddaughter because my oldest daughter works from home as well. And now I'm able to really take the time to figure out what do I want to do. With me personally, my company has stated that we can stay at home until December 31st. And most likely we'll go back to driving, making that commute back downtown. So now I have to determine, what do I want to do? Do I want to pursue my passion, my genius? Do I want to continue to level up and push my business and then be able to just work for self and then have that time freedom? At this moment, I want you to take the time to think about those things that you are really good at, the things that people tell you. You're that person. Hey, if you need your car worked on, call so-and-so. Oh, if you really need that cake made, call this person. We all have them. I get a text message at any point saying, do you know anybody that does such and such? I'm able to name someone. It's very, very, very rare that I'll say, I don't know anybody that does that. But I'm sure you're the same way. So think of yourself and think about, what do people call you all the time for? What are you extremely good at? And the other thing to this is you love to do it. It does not bother you to do it. I'm pretty sure that's why my genius is writing and reading, because I absolutely love reading. I read numerous amounts of books, not only my clients' books, but I just free read. I love to read. And I love to write. I love to create stories. So I've always known that about myself. So I clearly know that that's my genius. And this is what I'm encouraging you to do, is to think about the things that you do and how can you monetize that? How can you create a business around that genius or talent? I guarantee you this will increase your opportunity to have another stream of income coming in and eventually give you the time freedom that you're seeking. And then you may say, okay, well, Felicia, I don't really want to work for myself. Okay, well, don't. But everyone loves a second stream of income. Even if you decide you love what you do every day. I'm a registered nurse. I love what I do every day. But you know what else I love? I love time freedom. I love that I'm able to be around my granddaughter all the time. I love that I'm able to be with my twins all the time. I'm able to take them where they need to be, or be at that game, or the dance recital that they're in, or just to have a movie night. If you know any registered nurses that work clinically, we work 12-hour shifts, and some of us work a lot of them, especially when you're a single parent. So if you love your job, you love what you do, it's nothing wrong with taking your genius, your talent, and creating another level, another stream of income. That's only going to help you, especially at the time that we're in. And another way that this can help you, let's say you decide you make the best cakes in America. Everyone has told you they love your cakes. You're always asked to make the cakes, and you decide to do this. You can start small by just making posts on Facebook. And I guarantee you, the people that have tasted your cakes, they're going to share your page. They're going to share your ad, and you're going to start getting a lot of clients. So it's almost forcing you into creating a business out of it, even if it's something small. And once you decide, well, you know what, I think I will leave that position and go ahead and pursue my own business to bring in more income into my home, you will see the excitement about having the time freedom. So then you may have someone that says, well, Felicia, okay, if I do that, building a business is going to take a lot of time. Well, this is why I brought up during this time we're in right now. There's not very many places you can go. If you can go, most of us get frustrated with have to wear a mask, gloves, stay this far apart, stay that far apart. So honestly, to ask yourself, do you really enjoy it? You almost can only enjoy it with the people you left in the car with. You can't tell a bunch of friends to meet up somewhere and you guys do something and hang out. It's a bit awkward. It's a bit frustrating because you have to wear the mask. Some places are even making you wear gloves. So why not take this opportunity now? Make that sacrifice. Don't go out and meet up with anyone, hang out at your home, create a business plan, create an outline, just create something to show how you can monetize your genius or your talent. Trust me, you will not be upset. It is awesome to be able to work for yourself and bring in your own money. Let me think of something else someone could say. They could possibly say, well, if I work for myself, that money's not guaranteed. Okay, so this is what I'll tell you to do. While you are working out your genius or your talent, continue to work your job, but create some time. Specify this time to work on your business or what you're trying to launch. And then do a little survey on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn and just say, hey guys, if I decided to sell those cakes that you guys love so much, just get the feedback. Start off with something small. If you're famously known for your strawberry cakes, sell just strawberry cakes for a little while. Just to see how it feels. That way you're still working, your money hasn't stopped, but you're also bringing in more money. So that's just one thing that I was thinking about today about bringing to you is the Genius is Common movement. And it's by Bruce. It's owned and operated by Bruce George. You can Google him and look it up and see about the organization, but it's a fabulous organization. And I brought it up again just to show you that being a genius is more than an IQ. It's about your own God-given talent. It's about what God instilled into you that you already have available at your fingertips. If you just take the time and find your passion, find your genius, and work it out. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope this helped you in any type of way. And I will see you again on next Tuesday with the news you can use and the ish you don't want to miss. Thank you.